man. I wish I was in there all snuggled and warm.
Oi! Torchwood! Stop dicking about and get over here. There's a pop quiz to do.
Well, it's not the first time a man sprinkled all over me. To what promises to be a gay old Christmas special with me, your host, John Barrowman. It's the last show of the series, and the current tally is Phil 6, Noel 5. So it's close. There's everything to play for. Tonight, with team captain Noel Fielding. He's an R&B star who recently posed naked to raise awareness for testicular cancer. And it worked. When I saw that spread, I couldn't stop checking out my own balls. It's Jason Derulo. He's a man with the most impressive showbiz beard since Sanita. It's hairy bear comedian Joe Wilkinson. And across the way with Captain Phil Jupidus. We needed a beautiful lady guest at short notice. Luckily, here's one I prepared earlier. It's Blue Peter presenter Helen Skelton. He's a former presenter of The One Show, following Adrian Child's footsteps, which eventually led him to question, why the hell am I outside Christine Bleakley's house? It's Jason Manford. So we begin with Guess Who? We've morphed together two well-known faces from the world of music. First, the teams have to tell me who those faces belong to. Phil, whose faces have we morphed together? That is one ugly picture.
Wow. It looks a little bit like Peter Stringfellow pre-makeup.
It more sort of looks like Stringfellow if he'd leant into a microwave for 5 minutes.
Maybe it's one of those. What's that meal called where you put a little bird inside a bigger bird inside a bigger bird?
Turducken.
Is that what it's called?
It's a turducken, yeah.
Wow, we are laughing and learning tonight.
Yes, you are. I'm going to give you a clue.
Thank you.
Okay? Just watch this, and here is a very, very good clue. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Girl, I got a yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to see you tonight.
You can't not be dirty. You are the randiest man on television.
Yes, it's the only time ever you'll hear me say, girl, I'm gonna yeah, yeah, yeah to you.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Was it?
Was that your voice?
Of course it was him, because at the end he flirted with whoever was filming him. Because at the end the lips went...
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, that's half of him. How about the other half?
The hair.
Is Stringfellow the right sort of generation, Barrowman?
It is the right generation.
Rod Stewart?
Are those your answers?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Let's see if you're right. Yes! You're right. It was Chris Brown and Rod Stewart, but which one of them pooped themselves on stage? Seriously?
Wow.
Really?
This is a Christmas special, yeah?
This is a Christmas special.
It's a Yule log gag.
Rod Stewart looks like he's pooping in that picture.
If you want my body, and you think I'm...
Wake up, Maggie, I really got something to say to you. I've shit the bed, love. I've shit the bed.
What would cause you to defecate on stage?
I've been sick on stage. I've actually vomited on
Onto
stage.
the audience.
I was in Hull. That wasn't the reason. I felt queasy. I did the gig and then went backstage, threw up, wiped my mouth with the curtain. You know what that's like, John.
We've only been on for a minute. Can't be too rude. We've got a Blue Peter presenter between us and we'll break her.
I'll have to hand in the badge.
I have one too, and they're not getting it back.
What did you get it for?
I got it long before you were born.
Was John Leslie the presenter? Chris Brown, is he the fella who hit his
Rihanna.
girlfriend and that?
Yeah, he shit himself because Rihanna's brothers were in the front row of the gig.
He's more likely to do it and dine out on it.
Whoa, he never said that!
Hold on!
I don't mean
We
that.
know we reuse stuff, but that's too far.
He could get away with it, whereas Rod, people wouldn't buy his records if they thought he'd done that.
Jason, have you ever had any accidents on stage?
Yeah, but I've never shat myself. Who's gonna be like, damn, you know, the show's super dope, but I shat myself.
Actually, I have a confession to make.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I have crapped myself on stage. Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
I was wearing white polyester pants and a yellow polyester vest, and I was singing a song, and I thought I would fart. And I went and completely had follow-through all... Yes, but there's a reason. Shut it. The person who was my understudy had put laxative in my water a couple hours prior. So I was kicking, and I thought, true professional, don't stop the number. And I could see people in the front row going, oh.
Merry Christmas, everyone! Wow. That is awesome. Good work.
So who is it? You still haven't made your minds up.
What
I
do you
go
reckon,
Chris
then?
Brown.
It's a 50-50.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
You are right. Yes. It was Chris Brown. He was suffering from food poisoning and unwisely risked a danger fart while on stage in 2006. When he got back home, his girlfriend at the time asked him if it was food poisoning and if it was salmonella, A. Okay, Noel's team, you are up next. Who are we looking at here?
The Jack of Hearts.
Perfect woman. Lovely hair and stubble.
Is that your perfect woman? A woman with a beard?
Yeah, and a limp.
Do you know who that is?
No idea.
I recognise those peepers. That's Chris Martin, isn't it?
You'd like me to give you a clue?
Can we have a clue,
Another
please?
special clue. I kissed a girl just to try it. Hope my boyfriend don't mind her.
It's really haunting, isn't it?
Your mouth is actually terrifying close up. I've never been that close to it.
Haven't you? Would you like to be that close to it? I can arrange it.
For Christmas.
No, right now.
Oh, he's a predator.
Right, apart from the beautiful mouth, the hair, the beard,
I think it's Chris Martin and Katy Perry. Do you reckon?
Yes,
Yeah?
Katie Martin.
Yeah.
let's see if you're right.
Oh.
Yep. You are right. It was Katy Perry and Chris Martin, but which one of them wrote a song in a Wendy house?
What the hell is a Wendy house?
A Wendy house is like a house
For Wendy.
for Wendy. It's fabulous. I love it. A Wendy house is one of the playhouses like a little girl would have in her house or in her back garden.
A really creepy mini house.
I bet you've fallen asleep in one, though.
What? When I was Stuart Little? How would I fit in
Do you not get in another play?
No, I've got my own house.
Sometimes you see Wendy houses in the garden, and I like that because it looks like the house has had a baby. What's happening with Chris Martin? He looks like he's got contact lenses of his own eyes over his own eyes.
He looks like every one of his songs.
I've been really good tonight. I've not dissed Coldplay in
Wait,
any way, and it's burning me up inside.
You boys are so bitter. Just because he's talented and he's good looking. It's like when girls say about girls.
I feel a little bit of stuff going on here.
You know what, though? People often say to me, oh, you do like Coldplay? They're shit. I'm not bitter.
I think that's a full snap to Noel and half snap to Helen. I'm going to press you now for an answer.
OK, it's him. He goes inside his Wendy house.
Yeah, he's ashamed. He just sits there in a ball.
I think he's just got a scale fetish. He gets in there and imagines he's a giant.
Nothing wrong with that.
Chris? We'll go with Chris.
Okay, you are right. Yes, you Martin wrote a song called Milo Xyloto while sitting in his daughter's Wendy house. It is true. Chris Martin says, Take That made him question whether he was gay. Okay, seriously, Chris, let me just make this clear. Thanks for your inquiry, but we're not currently hiring. Next up, it's a festive intros round where all the songs are Christmas songs or number ones from the Christmas past. To help you guys along, each team has a Christmas bonus that you can only play once. Phil and Helen, here are yours. For Jason.
Okay. I wish I was dead. Seriously, put a gun in my mouth.
Are you doing the thing?
I'm feeling the pain of it being done next to me.
Wow.
I want to win.
Why are you doing that?
Any
I
ideas?
don't know what you're doing.
Listen, Jason, if you don't have any ideas, I'm going to have to chuck it over this side.
I can't even guess.
Okay. Can't even guess was not the right answer. So I'm going to hand it over to Noel's team.
Have you got an idea?
Well,
I've got an idea, but it's nothing to do with this game.
what I'm thinking about is it has nothing to do with Christmas.
Choose your first instinct.
Look at you, you're like a Jedi.
I will show you the way of the Force.
I don't want to see the forest.
It was, of course, I'm just going to get it out here.
What's happening now?
I'm telling you the answer.
Gave them about an hour and us about 4 seconds.
All right, so ready?
Yes.
Steady, go.
We
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
We don't.
It was, of course, Mr. Blobby with Mr. Blobby. And here is what it should have sounded like.
Turn it off! 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 Turn it off!
So it was Mr. Blobby with Mr. Blobby. Unfortunately, Mr. Blobby has now fallen on hard times. These days, the only money he makes is 30 quid for a blobby, 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 20 quid for a blue blobby, and 10 quid for a hen blobby.
Imagine getting wanked off by Mr. Blob.
Next one, please. Are you going to use your bonus? Yes, they're going to use their bonus. Please welcome everybody, the Buzzcocks Carol Singers.
Right, come on.
I thought that was pretty good.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. If you don't know this, you're an idiot.
In Jason's defence, what did you tell me before the show about this particular round?
Well, I said I can't even do this in the pub quiz when it's the real actual music. You know what I mean? So
We didn't sing, we just stared at him.
I know, but I'm being hypnotised by a snowman.
That snowman looks well shifty, doesn't he?
I think it's Fairy Tale of New York, the Pogues. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. That's the only one I can remember.
Do you know it?
I guess I'm an idiot too because I don't know.
No, honey, you could never be an idiot.
What's going on here? We've both made the same mistake, but I'm the idiot.
If you can dance like this boy, then you're not an idiot.
I can dance.
Go on, then.
How's he persuaded you to dance for him? No.
I can't stop staring at your snowman now. It's killing me.
You know this is just a plain red jumper, don't you?
Nope.
The snowman looks like he's seen a better jumper and he's going, oh, I wish I was on that jumper.
We've got no answer to our right, and we've got...
Walking in the air.
Walking in the air. You're both completely wrong. Thank you very much, choir, for being with us.